PDF. Open it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I have asked for the marks, ma'am. Sir told that he will give on parents meeting this Saturday, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. They said that parents meeting only they'll be giving the marks.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'll
No.
be receiving by this
Oh.
Saturday.
So Saturday only you just message me once you get your marks. No, you
Sure,
can
ma'am.
WhatsApp me. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Fine. Fine. Can you tell me we are in which page number?
Ma'am, we completed the question, example question in page number 12, ma'am.
Page number 12 we completed. Okay, forfeiture and reissue of shares now we have to reassess, I remember.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, fine. So page number 13, 1-3 you can take.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now see what is forfeiture and what is reissue of shares. First try to understand the concept. Like first what the company does, the company issues shares to public. It invites the public to purchase its shares. Then the public come, they subscribe, means they purchase the shares of the company. After that, first when they purchase the shares, they pay the application money. After that, you know all the stories. What happens? Suppose the face value of the share is 10. On application, company is asking 3 rupees. By paying application money, the public becomes shareholder of the company. Then company will remind them and ask the other installments like allotment money, then first call money, then final call money. In this way, that 10 rupees will be asked in small parts or in installments by the company. This is the way in which company ask the shareholders to make the payment. Yes, Pavitra, good evening, dear.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah. Have you gone through the last class notes on Monday notes?
Yes, ma'am. A little portion I have gone through. There is some more remaining.
Yeah, first you finish it, then send me the notes. I hope you are understanding the recorded video you are listening.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so try to understand and make the notes and send me. And if you have any doubt, you can ask me, okay?
Sure, ma'am.
Yeah, fine. So now take page number 13. Shares only, page number 13. So now what happens? In this way the company asks the shareholders to pay the installment. Like when the allotment money becomes due, shareholder will pay allotment money, then first call money, then the second and final call money. In this way company collects the 10 rupee per share from each shareholders. Now it is not necessary that each and every shareholder will make the payment in time. Sometime what happens, some shareholders, they don't make the payment in time. They don't make the payment. For example, company is reminding them continuously through mails, messages, calls that you have to pay the allotment money, but the shareholder is ignoring. Shareholder is not ready to make the payment of allotment money to the company. So in such a case, after several reminders like through mails, through message, through WhatsApp, through several calls, even if the company doesn't receive the allotment money, company has legal right to cancel share of that shareholder. After several reminders, if the shareholder is not interested, he is ignoring the payment, then finally what company will do? Company will send a notice, final notice to the shareholder through mails and inform the shareholder that now, from now onwards, you are no more shareholder of our company. We have cancelled your shares because you didn't make the payment of allotment money or first call or final call, any installment. After reminding you several times, you are not ready to make the payment. So we are cancelling your ownership, your shares. Now you are no more shareholder of our company. In this way, it will send the final notice to the shareholder, and that is known as forfeiture of share. So forfeiture of share means cancelling the issued share of any shareholder. Why? Because the particular shareholder is not ready to make the payment of any installment. Maybe allotment money, maybe first call money, maybe second and final call money. In such a situation, company has legal right to cancel shares of that particular shareholder by informing him that you are no more shareholder of our company because you didn't make any payment. This is forfeiture. So forfeiture means cancellation of ownership or cancellation of shares already issued by the company. So now you understood what is forfeiture of shares.
Yes, ma'am.
Extremely important concept here. Forfeiture, ratio of shares alone, from this topic alone comes in your boards for like 3 marks, 2 marks or 4 marks question comes. Okay, so like only from this topic alone. There are a lot of topic in shares from which the questions are frequently asked in boards. So focus, and 24 marks. It's not a joke. 24 marks question you will get from shares and debentures. You may get in option shares and debentures. I don't know. You may be. You should be thorough with both the chapters because you can't take any risk. Anytime the your board may change the pattern during your exam. So be thorough with each and every chapter. Don't think that always by seeing last 5 years or 10 years question paper you can't decide that okay, options are coming so we will prepare this, we will leave. No, we don't know anything because each and everything is there in your syllabus, means you have to be thorough. You can't blame boards afterwards. So I am requesting you, like, don't think that the option are there so I will leave this, I will do that. No, be thorough. We don't know what will happen during our time. Our time means I am talking about your examination time, boards. The pattern they may change, they may make compulsory questions from both the chapter, anything may happen. Be thorough. I am there to teach you 1000 times. So you should know each and everything, practice thoroughly. Don't take any risk. Now, reissue of shares. So, forfeiture you understood. Now, what is this reissue of shares? See, whenever the company cancels the issued share, that shares are kept with the company. Now, those share company will reissue to some other new shareholders. This is only reissue. Reissue means after forfeiture only reissue will take place. Be clear with the concept. First, company will issue shares. Suppose any shareholder doesn't make payment of any installment money, in spite of continuous reminder made by the company to that particular shareholder, then company has the legal right to cancel share of that shareholder. In this way the process goes. Once the shares are cancelled by the company, those shares will be kept in the company itself. After some time, those shares will be reissued by the company to some other new shareholder. That is only reissue of shares. Means once again the shares are reissued. Already issued shares cancelled, that is forfeiture. Cancelled shares are again reissued to some new shareholder, that is only reissue of shares. I hope you are understanding the concept, both of you. Pavitra, Sachin?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Pavitra?
Yes.
Okay, dear. So now, forfeiture. When a shareholder is unable to pay calls money, then his shares are cancelled by the company, and suppose he has paid application and allotment, then those amounts are also not given back by the company to the shareholder. Now suppose suppose a share of a company is 10 rupees. The original price or face value of the share is 10. Now company splits this 10 rupees into small parts. For example, on application, company will ask 3 rupees, then on allotment 2 rupees, then on first call again 2 rupees, then on second and final call 2 rupees. For example, in this way, per share 10 rupee company will ask from shareholder. Now suppose a shareholder paid application money and allotment money. So application money 3 rupees, allotment money 2 rupees. He paid 5 out of 10. Company called 10 rupees, he paid 5, and remaining first call and final call money the shareholder didn't pay. Now his shares are forfeited by the company. Company cancels his ownership, company cancels his share, informs the shareholder, you are no more shareholder of our company. So during this, what happens? The shareholder already paid. He may say that I already paid you application money and allotment 5 rupees out of 10. 5 rupees I didn't pay. Both the calls I didn't pay. 2 rupees, 2 rupee. 2 rupees and 3 rupees also you can take, because 10 rupees company needs to ask. But 5 rupees I already paid. So company will not refund those money. So again there is a concept that is income for the company. If company is cancelling shares of any shareholder due to non-payment of any call money, company is not going to repay the amount paid by the shareholder. It may be application money, allotment money, even first call money. There are chances that out of 10 rupees, a shareholder may have paid 8 rupees per share. Suppose a shareholder is holding 100 shares of a particular company and each share is 10 rupees. Company called entire 10 rupees and shareholder paid per share 8 rupees. So he is having 100 shares of that company, 800 rupees he paid. But he should have actually paid 1000 rupees, 10 into 100. He paid only 800 rupees. After reminding him several times, he is not ready to make the final call money. He is ignoring the call. He is not replying to the message. It shows that he is not interested in making the payment of final call. Company has a legal right to forfeit his shares. Now company will forfeit his shares and send him a notice. I have forfeited your shares. Now you are no more shareholder of our company. All these legal notice, everything company will send. Now what will happen? The shareholder can't say, out of 1000 I paid you 800, so refund my money. This is not going to happen. Once shareholder paid 800 rupees but he didn't pay that 200, so company forfeited his shares. Company will not refund the 800 rupees paid by the shareholder during forfeiture. Try to understand these concepts, write it down in your own words. It will help you a lot. So, by forfeiting the shares, 100 shares of a particular shareholder, company earned how much income? Company earned 800 rupees. This 800 is the income for the company. So, company is not going to refund that 800 rupees to the shareholder. Even if only application money is received. For example, one shareholder paid only 2 rupees per share. Application money, he is holding 100 shares. So 200 rupees he paid, but company is asking 1000 rupees because per share 10 rupees, remaining 8 he didn't make the payment. In such a case also company has the right to forfeit his share, cancel his share. Then also that 200 rupees company is not going to repay. So try to understand, whenever forfeiture takes place, then the total amount received from a shareholder whose shares have been forfeited because of non-payment of particular calls, company will never ever refund it. That is income for the company. That company will put in its own pocket. It is not going to refund. I hope the concept is clear. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, Pavitra. Are you understanding, dear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So this is the exact meaning of forfeiture. I hope you people are writing everything. The extra important points, whatever I am saying, kindly put as important note and write it down. It will help you a lot. And revise those important points whenever you are doing the chapter. Really, I am telling you, Why I am focusing? Because I know where students make the mistake. So whatever I am saying, it's a request to make it as important point. Now you are grown up children. No need to dictate each and everything. You can understand and write in your own words. So write it down. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. I don't want my students to struggle with the questions while solving the book questions. That's why I'm repeating. So all the important points once you write, before doing the questions, you can just revise the notes so that wherever you do the mistake, you can rectify yourself. Okay, at this point I did the mistake. So in this way, the self-confidence will also increase if you do a particular question yourself. I am always there to help you out. No doubt, 1,000 times, 1,000 questions you ask, I will tell you. But I'm telling you, this is the way to revise the things, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now page number 14, 1-4. Reissue of shares. When shares are cancelled by the company of a shareholder, then these shares are reissued to another shareholder. Shares may be reissued at par, premium and even at discount. Again a new concept. See, when again don't get confused. All these are extremely important points and concept. Whenever shares are issued for the first time by the company, there is a rule that company cannot issue shares to public at discount. What I am saying, try to understand. Company can issue its shares to public at par and at premium, any one case. Original value like 10 rupees share, company can issue at 10 to the public for the first time, I am telling. In the same way, 10 rupees share company can issue to public for 12 rupees, 2 rupee premium. But at the time of reissue, now you understood what is reissue? Once the shares are forfeited, cancelled, those shares will again be reissued to public. So that is only reissue. But at the time of reissue, company can reissue the shares to public at par, at premium or even at discount. So never get confused. Try to understand. Whenever shares are issued for the first time by the company, company can't issue a discount. But when the shares are forfeited, after that the shares are reissued again. During that time, company can issue shares at discount. I hope you people are understanding. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you can write it down. Whenever company issues for the first time, because in MCQ they may ask you, like in theory you are not going to get direct theory questions in accounts, but indirect way they may ask you. So you should know. They may ask you, we don't know, whether company can issue shares at discount during the issue. So you during the issue, if it is during the issue means they are talking about the first time issue. No. But if they are talking about reissue, yes. If shares are reissued, then we can issue the shares at discount. Now, at par, suppose 1000 shares. Very important concept for feature reissue. So kindly focus, try to understand. Once you understand the concept, any question, any question from any book you can solve. But you should understand what is the concept. See, at par. Par means suppose the face value of share is 10 rupees. 10 rupees share issued for 10 rupees. That is only at par. Original price of the share. Shares are issued at original price. So suppose 1000 share. A company is having 1000 shares and each share cost 10 rupees. That is at par. Original price of the share. Now the company is going to divide this 10 rupee in small parts. We call it as installment. So what are the name of those installment? On application, company will ask 4 rupees to pay. Then on allotment, 3 rupees. On first call, 2 rupees. On second and final call, 1 rupee. Now one more important concept, application money 100% will be paid by all the shareholders. Because in order to become shareholder of a particular company, the public needs to purchase shares of that company. For purchasing shares, they have to pay the application money. Then only they can purchase the share and become shareholder. So don't get confused. Each and every shareholder who don't pay allotment or first call or final call, they have paid the application money. Be sure, don't get confused, because without making payment of application money, no one can become shareholder of any company. If you don't apply how many shares you want, if you don't pay the application money, you won't become the shareholder. So you should understand, application money will be paid by all the shareholders. After that, allotment may not be paid by some, first call may not be paid by few, second and final call may also be not paid by anyone. So try to understand the concept. Now see, suppose in this I am going to make you understand first forfeiture entry. In order to understand the forfeiture journal entry, first you should understand, this is a small example. Suppose a shareholder is having, or you can say that holding 1000 shares. Each share is 10 rupees, and I told you like on application 4, allotment 3, first call 2, second and final call 1. Now the company has made a call of 10 rupees, like company has called entire 10 rupees from public. So now that shareholder has paid application money. He didn't pay allotment money. He didn't pay first call money. He didn't pay second and final call money. Now company has the legal right to cancel his shares. That is only forfeiture. And company will send a legal notice because of non-payment of all these calls and continuous reminder made by the company. You didn't respond and you didn't make the payment, so we are cancelling your shares in this way. Now what will happen? Now company needs to pass the forfeiture entry in its book. Now first you should know how to pass the forfeiture journal entry. Please put proper format for journal entry. Don't write like this, like I have written. You have to write date, particulars, ledger folio, amount, debit, credit. So put the proper format. So what is the journal entry for forfeiture? If shares are forfeited by the company due to non-payment of any calls. Share capital account debit. Always whenever forfeiture of shares takes place, you have to debit share capital. Try to understand. Till now we always credited share capital because we are receiving money from our shareholders. The more you receive money, the more liability increases. Share capital means it's a liability. If you are receiving some money from shareholder, in future you have to repay those money. It is not it is not the money of the company. It is money of the shareholders and you have to refund those money in future. So it is a liability. Whenever we have to pay something to others, it's a liability. So always you can see in journal entry, that 8 basic journal entries, we have always credited share capital. But during forfeiture, we are going to debit share capital. Again a new concept. Whenever forfeiture takes place, you have to debit share capital account. Because why? Very easy. See, try to think logically. Whenever forfeiture takes place, company's liability is decreasing. This 1000 shares a shareholder holding, he didn't make the payment of these allotment, first call, final call. He is no more shareholder, so no liability for the company. Company has cancelled his shares. Now company don't have to repay 1000 into 10 to those that shareholder in future. That is 10,000 rupees. Company's liability will decrease. That is the reason you are debiting share capital. If liability increases, you will credit. If liability decreases, you have to debit. This is the basic rule of debit and credit for liability. So here liability is decreasing. You are cancelling means there is no liability in future. No need to repay these amounts to that shareholder. Company is cancelling their shares. That is the reason logically we are debiting share capital account at the time of forfeiture. So share capital account debit. Don't write any amounts. Try to understand. Writing amounts we can understand. But first you should know the basic journal entry for forfeiture. So share capital account debit. What are the calls which the shareholder did not pay? Share allotment he didn't pay, first call he didn't pay, second and final call he didn't pay. So you have to write those calls which the shareholder didn't pay. You have to credit those calls which shareholder did not pay. So to share allotment account, to share first call, to share second and final. Then you have to write to share forfeiture account. So what you are crediting, why you are crediting to share forfeiture account? Here you are going to write those amount which you received from the shareholders, from the shareholder whose shares are cancelled. So how much amount you received here? Only application money this shareholder paid who is holding 1000 shares. So from 1000 shares you received only application money of 4. So you have to write 4000 rupees here. Okay, to share forfeiture account you have to write 4000 rupees because you received only application money. The total amount you received from the shares forfeited, that amount will come here. How to do the calculation? Number of share forfeited multiplied by amount paid. So number of share forfeited is 1000 multiplied by amount paid means he paid only application money 4 rupees per share. So 4. Number of share 1000 multiplied by application money paid in this question. So 4000 rupees we received from him. That will come in share forfeiture. Any doubt so far, Pavitra? Sachin, you have any doubt dear?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so kindly write it down everything. Okay, now see in
Yes.
in share capital account what amount you will write? Called up or face value. Now what is this called up or face value? See, face value means the original price of the share which is 10 rupees. Now called up means you have to see, you have to read the question and you have to see whether the company has called all the amounts, like all the installments are called by the company. In this question if you see 10 rupee per share, that is face value. All the calls are made by the company. So 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, in this way 10 rupee company has made the call. So called up value is 10. Sometime what will happen? In some time you will see that company suppose has made only up to first call. Try to understand. Company called up to first call. So 4 plus 3 7. 4 application, 3 allotment plus 2. 7 plus 2 9. Company made only 9 rupees. Company has called 9 rupees from all the shareholder. So there you have to means you have to debit share capital with 9. So at the time of forfeiture, very important concept, whenever shares are forfeited, the first thing where you will focus, you have to read the question and you have to understand whether company made all the calls or company made only like till first call or till allotment. After allotment also sometimes the shares will get forfeited. So in that case called up will be 7 rupees. Suppose after first call company is forfeiting shares, then called up will be 4 plus 3 7 8 9. Suppose after second and final call, then called up will be 10 rupees. So very important concept. Called up you should know at the time of forfeiture actually how much company has made the calls. That is very important. Kindly write it down as note. Whenever forfeiture takes place, write it down both of you. Whenever forfeiture takes place, we have to check the total amount of installment asked by the company. Like company has asked till allotment or till first call or entire call. So that you should read the question and understand. You have to understand how much. Then share capital will be debited with that called up value. Always at the time of forfeiture, share capital is debited with called up, and called up I made you understand till the company, till where the company has made the call, that is only called up. Now in this question all the 10 rupees per share company made the call. So share capital account debit, how to write the amount here? Number of shares forfeited multiplied by called up. So number of shares Forfeited 1000 multiplied by called up value, company made all the calls, so 10 rupees. 1000 into 10, you kindly write it down. 1000 into 10 equals to 10,000 rupees. So share capital account will be debited by rupees 10,000. Then in credit, always you have to write first those calls which the shareholder did not pay. Then you have to write the total amount received from the shareholder whose shares are cancelled. So to share allotment money he didn't pay. Share allotment money is 3 rupees. We are talking about per share. You have to multiply by number of share forfeited. 1000 multiplied by 3. 3000 will go in share allotment. Then share first call 2. Number of share forfeited 1000 multiplied by 2, 2000. Then share second and final call, which is 1 rupee. Number of shares forfeited 1000 multiplied by the final call money 1. So 1000. And to share forfeiture, what I said, the total amount you received from the shareholder whose shares are forfeited. Only application money we received. So number of share forfeited 1000 multiplied by application money 4 per share. So 4000 we received. So in this way the 10,000 liability decreases. Yes, any doubt? Pavitra, any doubt you have, dear?
No, ma'am.
Yes, Sachin?
No, ma'am.
Till here you are focusing on concept, both of you?
Yes, ma'am.
If you really focus,
Yes.
if you really focus, see how the magic works. If you are understanding the concept, any difficult question you can solve within seconds. The concept is more important, so try to catch the concept what I am saying. Now see. So share capital already I told you equals to number of share into called up. Called up means I told you how many installments the company has made. That is only called up. During forfeiture you have to see. And like normally to share forfeiture you can write the balancing figure also. So it will come the same. Now if the name of call is not given, we will use call scenario. Suppose in many questions what you will find, they like the question will be sometimes tricky. When you start doing, you will find they won't say which call the shareholder didn't pay. Question will be silent, but they will give the amount that per share this amount is not received and this particular shareholder is holding this many share. You can understand that much. But whether he didn't pay allotment, first call, second call will not be clear in that question. So when you solve those type of questions, don't get panic because you don't know which call you didn't receive, question is silent. Just write calls in area. You have to credit calls in area. Calls in area means those calls or those installments which are not paid by that shareholder whose shares are forfeited. So simply you can write two calls in area and you can multiply number of share forfeited multiplied by amount not paid by him. That's all you can do. But if in your question it is given that these installments are not paid by that shareholder whose shares are forfeited, then you have to write separately. Like in this example I told you. We know in this example that he didn't pay allotment, first call, final call. Separately you have to write and you have to do. But I am telling if these things are not given, you don't know which call not paid, which call paid, all these confusion whenever the question gives you. Just write it down, two calls in area, just one line. Credit calls in area and just you have to multiply number of share forfeited multiplied by amount not paid. That's all. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So kindly write it down. These as important points you have to write. Kindly write it down. Now this is at par. Par means 10 rupee share issued for 10 rupee. Par question is very easy. The premium, this type. Now we are moving one level next. Forfeiture at premium. Now what is the meaning of forfeiture at premium? See, suppose shares are issued for premium. Now what is the meaning of shares issued at premium? Original price of a share is rupees 10 and company is issuing 10 rupee share for 12 rupee. So 2 rupee is the extra income for the company, that is known as premium. Okay, so suppose shares are issued for premium and a particular shareholder didn't make some call money payment and his shares are forfeited. Now you are going to pass the forfeiture entry, then what you will do? By example you can understand. Here there are two cases again. In forfeiture and premium there will be two cases. One, when premium is received. First case, when premium is received. Like, what is the meaning of when premium is received? That premium company can ask anytime. Like company can ask with application or with allotment or with calls. That 2 rupee, like I said, original price 10 rupee. Company is issuing for premium 12 rupees. So 2 rupee premium. It can ask in this way: on allotment 1 rupee premium, on first call another one, or on application itself 2 rupee. It depends on company when the company wants to ask the premium. So again you should read the question carefully. Try to understand when the premium is asked by the company and how much. Whether the premium is asked at one time or the premium is split into different installments. All these, by doing more and more practice only, you can understand, by doing more and more sums given in your book. Okay. So as I told you, there will be two cases. When premium received, when premium not received. Suppose, okay, we will do this question and I will make you understand. The same example we will take. 1000 shares a shareholder is holding and shares are issued at premium 2 rupees. So 10 plus 2. This 2 rupees premium plus 2, 10 rupees is the original face value of the share. Now suppose during application 4 plus 2. 4 is the face value of the share, 2 is the premium. So this 2 rupees asked during application. Then allotment 3 rupee, first call 2 rupee, second and final call 1 rupee. Now when I am putting this tick to make you understand that application money is paid by the shareholder. And when I am putting this cross, it means these allotment, first call, final call money are not paid by the shareholder whose shares are forfeited. So now how to do? See, the journal entry will be same. Share capital account debit, 2 share allotment money, 2 share first call money, 2 share second and final call account, 2 share forfeiture account. Now what will be the difference? Whenever premium is paid, kindly write it down. Whenever premium is paid at the time of forfeiture of shares, you should ignore premium. I will make you understand what is the meaning of ignoring premium received. Ignoring premium received means once the company receives the premium at the time of forfeiture, company will not show this premium during its forfeiture entry. Simple. Suppose company received the premium at the time of forfeiture, cancelling the shares. Company is not going to show it anywhere in the journal. Can you see anywhere here to security premium account? No. Okay. So whenever company receives premium at the time of forfeiture, kindly write it down. Company will ignore. It will not show in the forfeiture entry. Ignore means what? It is not going to show at the time of passing forfeiture entry. Are you understanding, Pavitra? Sachin, are you getting my point here?
Yes, ma'am.
So here
Yes,
also,
ma'am.
yeah, we are not going to show security premium because the shareholder whose shares are going to be forfeited already paid the premium, because as I told you, the premium is asked by the company during application, and without paying application money, public cannot become shareholders of that particular company. So 100% this 1000 share holding person will have paid the application money in order to become the shareholder. So he would have also paid this 2 rupee during the application. So you have to ignore. Once the premium received, you should not show during forfeiture. So simple. Without this 2 rupee, you have to pass the entry. How to pass? One more important concept. Share capital will never include premium. premium amount will be never included in share capital. Share capital will be debited or share capital will be credited always with called up value or face value as per the question. Always remember, share capital is always debited or credited with called up value, that is original price of the share and how much the company made the calls. It will never include premium. You should write it down in your notebook. Kindly write it down. Now see how to do. Share capital account debit. So what amount will come here? Number of share forfeited 1000 multiplied by called up value. Entire 10 rupee. Now we are talking about face value because we are going to write in share capital account. So forget this 2 rupee premium and it is received. So just ignore it. Don't take this 10 rupee. Don't take 12 rupee. Only take 10 rupee. So out of 10, entire 10 rupee company called. So called up is 10. Per share we are talking. Multiply by number of share forfeited. So 10,000 will come in share capital account. Debit. 2 share allotment. Allotment money how much? Per share 3. And he is holding 1000. So 3000 company didn't receive. 2 share allotment 3000. Then 2 share first call money also company didn't receive 2 rupees. Number of share forfeited 1000 multiplied by first call money 2. So 2000. Again second and final call money is 1 rupee per share. That amount is also not received by the company. Okay, even though the company asked the shareholder to make the payment, shareholder didn't made the payment, so his shares are cancelled. Again the final call money is also not received. So number of share forfeited 1000 multiplied by share for second and final call, that is 1 rupee. 1000 multiplied by 1000 rupees. You can write 2 share forfeiture account balancing figure, that will come 4000. Now what is this share forfeiture account? Share forfeiture account means total amount received by the company from the shareholder whose shares are forfeited. Again you have to ignore the premium if it is received by the company. Here if you see 10 rupee, total value of the share is 10 rupee, entire 10 rupee called by the company, called up 10. In this 10, only application money is received. So 1000 into 4, even if you do in this way, then also you are going to get 4000 only. But it's better to write in balancing figure. Okay, 4000 rupees total amount received by the company from the shareholder whose shares are forfeited. Can you tell me any doubt you people are having in this?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Pavitra, in your school shares they are teaching?
Yes, ma'am.
So in shares, till where, which topic you have covered?
Till reissue, ma'am.
Till reissue. So you are clear with these topics, you are clear now?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, dear. So important note, called up never includes premium. Write it down. Called up value never includes premium. Now the second most important topic we are going to do, when premium is not received. Suppose the premium is at allotment and suppose the shareholder paid only application money and allotment, first call, final call he didn't pay and his shares are forfeited. During that case, company will not receive premium from that shareholder whose shares are being cancelled. So company will cry. Okay, company will start crying because company is suffering loss. Premium is the extra income company is earning, and if a shareholder didn't pay premium during any installment and his shares are forfeited, company is suffering from loss. So it will cry, and now in forfeiture entry, that premium which company didn't receive will be shown. So try to understand, whenever company receive premium, Company is not going to show it, it will ignore. But whenever company does not receive premium at the time of forfeiture, company will show it as a loss. Now see what will be the entry. When premium is not received, suppose the same we will take 1000 shares forfeited and 10 plus 2. 2 is the premium, 10 face value or original price. Company called all the 10 rupees. Now during application 4, during allotment, now the premium is asked by the company during allotment. So 3 plus 2, this 2 is the premium. And first call 2, second and final call 1. Now the shareholder who is holding 1000 share didn't make the payment of allotment money, first call money, second and final call money. He paid only application money. This is the case. Now his shares are forfeited. How to pass the entry? You should remember premium is not paid by the shareholder at the time of forfeiture. Now there will be no difference in journal entry. First share capital account will be debited. Then security premium account also you have to debit. Security premium is a income. It should be credited at the time of receiving. Since you didn't receive at the time of forfeiture, it's a loss for the company. Extra income is going out of the hand of the company. So company will start crying and it will debit it as a loss in its book. So security premium account debit. Now the rest of the entries are same. To share allotment, whatever whatever calls company didn't receive, that should be credited, and whatever amount company received from the shares forfeited, that also company will credit. Both these things will be credited. So to share allotment, to share first call account, to share second and final call, to share forfeiture account. Now how to write the amounts? Till here any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Oh, Sachin, in your school they didn't start shares, right?
No, ma'am.
But you are understanding now?
Yes, ma'am, I can understand.
Okay. Have you started doing from your book? It will be very easy. Whenever I am teaching something, if you start doing that particular topic questions, it becomes easy for you to understand. Are you doing that, both of you? Pavitra, Sachin?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, start doing. Don't wait. Yeah, don't wait for your school to do. Okay, whatever I'm teaching during the class, it's a request. If you do simultaneously, it becomes easy. Okay, don't just leave it, and afterwards if you start, you won't understand anything. So since I'm taking classes during alternate days, you have one day where during this tuition hours, like tomorrow there is no class, so you can sit at home during this time itself and solve the questions from the topic I have taught. Okay?
Sure.
Yeah, fine. Now see, now in share capital account, what you are going to write? Number of share forfeited 1000 multiplied by called up value. And what I said, share capital never includes premium. Forget this 2 rupee premium, only 10 rupee original price of the share, and entire 10 rupee called by the company. So 1000 into 10, 10,000 will go in share capital. Security premium, why you are debiting? Because you didn't receive. You means company. So 2 rupee. 1000 number of share forfeited multiplied by 2, 2000 is a loss for the company. You are debiting security premium account. Then what I said, you have to credit two things. First, all the installment which the company didn't receive. Then the total amount received by the company. These two things you have to credit at the time of forfeiture. So now to share allotment account. Share allotment money company didn't receive. The same rule applies. Number of share forfeited 1000 multiplied by share allotment. See here, in share allotment you have to take 5 rupees. 3 face value of the share plus premium also company didn't receive. That is why we are taking premium also. So 5 rupees you have to take. But in the last question, previous question, we ignored premium even when we didn't receive any calls. Why? Because there we received premium. So try to understand the difference. When you will receive the premium, you should ignore it. But when you don't receive, it will go to It will go in two places. First, security premium already we debited as a loss. Then in whichever call we didn't receive that premium, you have to add. So 3 is the face value, 2 is the premium. 5 rupee during allotment company didn't receive, including premium company didn't receive that money. So number of share forfeited 1000 multiplied by 5. So 2 share allotment 5000. Now next, 2 share first call account. Share 1000 into 2, 2000. Then 2 share second and final call 1000 into 1. All these we didn't received. Share allotment, share first call, share second one we didn't received. So you are crediting everything which you didn't received. Then 2 share forfeiture, the balancing figure normally we write. Even if you want to go as per the logic, then also it is going to come the same answer. For example, how much you received? Only application money you received. Number of share forfeited 1000 multiplied by application money 4 rupee. 4000 only you will get. Either way, whichever you feel easy, you can do it. Like basically, if you focus on balancing figure, it becomes easy. Or if you want to go as per the logic, then also the same answer it is going to come. Any doubt here? Tell here any doubt you people are having.
No, ma'am.
It's clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, fine. So now write the next topic, reissue of shares. I hope till here you wrote everything, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, and right after understanding, don't copy from the PDF. It's a request, okay? You all are grown-up children, no need to copy anything. Whatever I am teaching, first try to understand, focus on understanding, try to write it yourself and take the help of PDF notes, okay? Don't just copy blindly anything.
Sure, ma'am.
Yeah. So now reissue of shares, again a new topic. So forfeiture entry, I hope it's clear. Now we are moving to reissue. So reissue can be done in 3 ways. At par, at premium, at discount. So 3 ways are there for reissuing the forfeited shares. Always the forfeited shares will be reissued by the company. So suppose 10 rupees share, company can reissue for 10. 10 rupees share, company can reissue for 12. 10 rupees share, company can reissue for 8. So discount, premium, par. It depends on company. So now suppose shares are reissued. Again, which share will be reissued? Forfeited share will be reissued. So what will be the entry? If the shares are reissued at par, 10 rupee share issued for 10 rupee. Then bank account debit to share capital account. Write down all the journal entries for reissue. So reissue is done at par means 10 rupees share reissued for 10. So bank account debit to share capital account first. Suppose the shares are reissued for premium. Premium means 10 rupees the original price. Shares are reissued for 12. So this 2 rupees is the premium. So bank account debit to share capital account to security premium. As I told you several times, share capital never includes security premium. You have to show separately. Security premium is an income for the company, extra income. So you have to credit security premium. And share capital always you have to debit or credit with called up value. Now suppose the shares are reissued for discount. 10 rupee share reissued for 8 rupee. Bank account debit, share forfeiture account debit to share capital account. Now again see, whenever shares are reissued at discount, we don't write discount on reissue, okay? We don't write like that. We always write share forfeiture account debit. So when you are writing share forfeiture account debit at the time of reissue entry, you have to understand shares are reissued for discount. The amount of discount like 2 rupees. 10 rupee we are reissuing at 8 means 2 rupee discount we are giving. That is a loss for the company. 10 rupee share if you are giving or reissuing to shareholder for 8 means 2 rupee loss for the company. So that loss should be debited. That is why, but we don't write discount. Again write the important point because again you should not get confused why we are debiting share forfeiture. it is income. This share forfeiture is whenever it is income, at the time of forfeiture you will credit. To share forfeiture, there it is income, total amount received by the shareholder from the company. But at the time of reissue, if you are debiting share forfeiture account, it means it is discount. Kindly write it down in your own words. Definitely you will get confused. Why here we are debiting, why there we are crediting. So I explained. At the time of forfeiture, when you are crediting share forfeiture, it is income, total amount received by the company from the shareholder whose shares forfeited. Company is not going to refund that amount. But when you are reissuing those forfeited share to some other shareholder, during that time if you are debiting share forfeiture, it's a discount. Both are different, not the same. Yes, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. But there is a similarity which I will make you understand when we will do more and more concept. There is a similarity. Why we are debiting the same account, why we are crediting, there is a similarity. I will make you understand, but not now. Because now you will not understand. It's a very big chapter. I will make you understand. So here I have already written C. Share forfeiture represents discount. Okay. Now in sometime multiple choice question or for 1 mark question also, this question is often asked in boards. What is the maximum amount of discount allowed during reissue? So whenever forfeited shares are reissued some new shareholder, how much maximum discount the company can give? So try to understand this concept, very important. Suppose the face value of the share is 10 rupee. Okay. Now during forfeiture, at the time of cancelling, the shareholder out of this 10 rupees, suppose shareholder paid 4 rupees. Okay, and he didn't make the payment of 6 rupees. He paid 4, he didn't make the payment of 6 rupees. So up to the total amount the shareholder paid, till that amount you can give the discount. Maximum discount 4 rupees company can give during reissue, because that 4 rupees company already received from the old shareholder whose shares are cancelled. Those shares only we are going to reissue. So maximum discount can be up to the amount received on forfeiture. Are you understanding, both of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Very important here, comes in exam for 1 marks. Don't ignore anything whatever I am teaching. See, after writing your 12th boards, you will remember ma'am if you focus on these concepts. Yes, ma'am told. Definitely these question comes. So try to first understand. There they may give the number of share forfeited, number of share reissue, and they may say original value, and they may say how much amount received. So you can calculate. But for that calculation, you should understand the concept, how to do the calculation. So for that I am teaching you. Suppose 10 rupees share, during forfeiture 4 rupees paid, 4 rupees received, 6 rupees not paid by the shareholder. That's why shares forfeited. So up to that amount received on forfeited share, that is 4, company can issue like give discount. Okay, and reissue price, the minimum reissue price, that also comes. Total amount which the company did not receive during forfeiture. For example, I told 10 rupee, out of 10, 4 received, I told during forfeiture, 6 not received. So company can reissue the shares again for minimum, that is minimum 6. It can reissue for 8, 10, 12, 15, but minimum 6. Less than 6, the amount company didn't receive during forfeiture, less than that company cannot reissue. These are the rules which should be followed by the company. Are you understanding, getting my point, both of you?
Yes, ma'am.
So this minimum price at which company can reissue the shares and maximum discount company can give on reissue comes in your exam. Don't ignore, try to focus. I hope till here today we can keep. Okay, next class we will continue, that's on Friday. Till here you go through everything.
Yes, ma'am.
Sure, ma'am.
Yeah, okay, thank you dear.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Yeah,
you, ma'am.
thank you, bye dear, bye.